So hopefully I've gone live now. Just waiting for the stream to show so. Come on. And we're live. Okay. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to yet another one of my Flutter streams. I haven't done this for a little while, so I thought I would come in and do one. Now, what I've been doing in my spare time outside of learning Flutter is building a course where I'm building a clone of the YouTube app using CSS Grid. Okay, so what I thought I'd do to learn Flutter better was to try and replicate that in Flutter and Dart. Okay, so this thing I have in front of me right now is something I've designed for my course, and I thought, all right, I'm going to try and emulate this in Flutter. Okay, so we've got a little top bar here, we've got a thumbnail, we've got the title of the video, we've got the channel information, a whole bunch of related videos, and then down here we have the comments, and you can look at responses and things like that, right? This is basically almost a replica of the YouTube mobile web app. Okay, so if you go to Chrome on your phone and you load this up, this is kind of what it's going to look like. Okay, but obviously I've made some changes because this is a clone. All right. Anyway, I'm going to ignore all that and get started. So I want to try and do this top bar thing first. So let's try and do that. So what I have at the moment is this right here. Okay, so nothing special, just an average default Flutter app. Okay, so the first thing I'm probably going to do is I'm going to break this stuff up. So I'm going to consider this a top bar widget. So I'm going to come over and maybe create a new file, and I'll just call it top bar.dart. And basically, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab most of the stuff that's here, even though I'm not really going to use all this stuff because it's a state at the moment. And I'm not going to be worrying too much about state in this particular stream. All I want from this is the ability to use most of the content that's here. So I'm going to grab this import and bring that over. And we'll just say top bar widget and stateless widget, and we'll get rid of all this stuff because I don't want any of that. And what else do I want to do here? Widget.title. Come back to that in a minute. I don't want any of this stuff. I don't even know if I want the scaffold. Do I want the scaffold? No, I don't want a scaffold. I don't want an app bar. Basically, I'm going to return a column. So we'll go all the way down to here. I just want to return a column to start off with. Get rid of all that garbage. And inside the column, I want to have a children, sorry. And one of the children will be a container. I'll set the color on this to start off with to color dot from RGB 255 25500, just to start off with, and then I'll remove all this other crap that's here because I don't think I need that. Oh, I do need, or do I need that? No. Get rid of all this crap too. And I think that's all I need for this. Just to start off with. Whoops. I was meant to tab that, not delete it. Okay, so then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to my main. I'm going to remove half of this crap. I don't want any of this homepage stuff. At least not to start. And home. This is for material app. I'm just going to add my scaffold here. Oops, I don't want an app bar. I'm going to add a body though. And that's going to be top bar widget which I've got to import still. I'm not going to worry about any themes at the moment or any of that stuff. I don't really know how to do themes at this point, so I'm sure I'm going to hard code a lot of colors in, which I probably shouldn't do, but I'm still learning. I just want to see if I can build this thing with what I know so far. And then as I improve and get better, I will do it better. So I don't import that in. All I have to do is just go import top bar dot dart, and hopefully I should get at least a background color of red. Oh, that's probably because I have no height. So let's add in 200 just to see what happens here. I thought there was a height on this. Oh, wait, sorry. I'll keep that there, actually. I just want to get something on the screen. There it is. We'll start off with 200. And that's obviously too big. Maybe I should use an app toolbar for the top bar. Because I feel as if I don't. I'm going to create a container which has padding. And it's going to start basically here anyway, which is what the app toolbar does. So let's do this. Let's return a app bar. I don't want a leading. Let's just set a title for the moment. I'm just going to call it Wired Digital. Why is that complaining? Oh, I need to give it a widget, don't I? So I'm going to give it a text here. So how's that look? Why is it all blue? That's interesting. Oh, because I need to do that. App bar. Preferred sized widget. So probably preferred sized widget. Whoops. It's got a child, does it? Nope. I think it's not called preferred size widget. I think if I remember, it's that. And then but wait, if I'm returning an app bar. Oh wait, no, I get it. So this has to be a preferred sized widget. So what's this then? Alright, I think I'm getting myself into a bit of bother, which I don't need to do. So let's kill all that. I'm sorry. As I said, I'm still learning this crap. So let's come back. Yes, shut up. I know it's broken. Title. We'll just go back to Flutter demo for a second. That's right. Text. Start there. Cool. Alright. So I am going to have it like that. And then if I look at what I've got here, what color is that? Yeah. Why can't I just pick the color? What the hell? Pick color from page. That one there. What? 000? Bullcrap. That's not the color I chose. This is the color I chose. That's better. I think, no? Alright. I'm going to have to go and check my CSS for this. Client, flow examples, documents, HTML, grid problems, video app, final app, CSS, video.css. Where is that color? Where's the color? There it is. Now, what's that in RGB though? RGBA. Hex to RGBA. Yeah, man. That's it. That's what I want. Alright. I'm going to leave that open actually, because I might refer to that again. And can I change the color? Background color. Here we go. Two, 5, 5. What was the number? 26. 89. 156. Save. Cool. Alright. Now it's going to put the text Lyrad digital. And I'm going to put the same up here. Does that look the same as that color though? Yeah, I guess so. Now this is not centered. Now I remember I can change this somewhere. Not primary. Center title, set that to false. Yep, so that puts that over there, and then I need a leading, which I'm going to use a placeholder just to start off with, because I don't know how to get icons in at the moment. So what does a placeholder take again? So a placeholder, yeah. Gotta go to my documentation. Nope, not there. It's in the basics. The reason why I'm not adding a logo straight in is because the logo I'm using for my web app is actually an SVG file, and apparently Flutter doesn't accept SVGs. So that means I would have to go into Illustrator, export it out, and do all this other stuff. And that's not what you guys are probably going to want to be here for. So I would rather do something more interesting. What do we got here? Color, draw, placeholder class. But it's not a widget, is it? Oh no, it is a stateless widget. Why is it? Ah, lowercase h. Gotcha. Bloody hell. Stroke width, I'm going to have a 0. I don't want there to be any stroke. What was the other things? Fallback width, fallback height. Let's see what this gives me at the moment. Maybe I do want a stroke width. Let's add in the 2 like they said. Yeah. It's starting in that very far left though. Can I add any padding here? No. Can I add padding to the placeholder? Nope. Well, that's not cool. So maybe I have to add a container. Stop it. I'm going to let the placeholder define its size for me. And then here, child, like that. And then I want to add some padding, and I want to add it to the left. Do I? Maybe left and bottom, just a little bit. And let's have a look at where the logo is. How big is the logo? So the logo here, but the whole thing is 48 pixels high. I don't know how that correlates to device height here. Let's see what happens if I set the height here of say 48, like that, and see what it does. I'm wondering if I change the color. 255, like that. So what is that? What if I say 148? It's gonna be huge, right? Nope. Looks like it's just ignoring it. So how big is that? Like, I don't know how big that is. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Padding, edge, insert, start, only, left, I'll go, let's go 5, and bottom, we'll go 5 as well, and save. Alright. So if that's 5, what is 25? That almost looks like it's halfway, isn't it? Looks like that might be a 60 by 60. $60 by $60. So if that's the case, then I want it to be 12 and 12. But see, that seems too high. So maybe I need to add some top as well. Give that a 6, which means the bottom would be 6. I'm going to leave it like that for now. And I'm going to get rid of this background color. Oop, wrong one. I want that one. I don't want this one. Cool. And what else can we do with this placeholder? Can we make it look a little bit more obvious, like make it white? Fullback width. Oh yeah, color. Color. Again, I'm probably not using the colors right. That's not really my concern right now. Because when I learn about themes, that's when I'll focus on colors. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's where my logo is going to go. It's just 32 by 32, sorry. Alright, so it's 32 by 32, not 48 by 48. So 60 minus 32 is 28. So 28, that's 14. And then I want to bring it in a bit to 28 this way. What? Wrong number. 26. That's better. Still bigger than the text. Maybe I'll make it a little bit smaller. Is there a way to make this placeholder bigger? Or set the size? Oh yeah, fullback width, fullback height. Let's use those instead. So fullback width. We'll set that to 32. That means might be a little harsh on the fallback height. I'm going to make that 60 and see what happens. Whoops. Now I'm going to take out the padding for a second. Yeah, okay. So that fallback's just not doing anything. So what is it for then? The width to use when the placeholder is in a situation with an unbounded width. Fallback height, same vertically. I don't get that. Custom page. Limited box. There's so much to understand. I just want a 32 by 32 size placeholder. That's it. I'll set this to 32 and see what happens. Yeah, that just doesn't do anything. Alright. Yeah. For now, I don't know any better, so I'll have to do that and move on. So there's that. And then there's two icons or actions on the other side. So there's the up bar. Actions. And I think I want icon buttons here. No, because I think icon buttons you need to actually specify. Oh, for crying out loud. I just want to have an icon there. I'm not building anything that's functional yet. So this dot icon. Okay. So we just want to set icon to icon theme dot nope. Icon data dot no. Why is it complaining? Icon is not defined. Well, what's it called then? It's right there. This dot icon. Oh, is it just past the end? Sorry, my bad. So I think it just wants icon data dot no. Icon theme. Nope. Icon dot. How do I do icons? I've forgotten. Oh man, this is not going well. I'm sorry if anyone's watching and going, you suck. I'll be like, yeah, you're right, I suck. Icon theme, which provides ambient configuration for icons. This sounds like what I wanted, but I tried this, didn't I? Is it icon theme.data? Alright, let's try icon theme.data. Icon theme.data. Why is it? Nope, it's obviously not that. Where is it? Where did I see the icons before? Icon data? Operator? No. Oh, here we go. This is what I was after. How do I call these? Scroll to the top. How do I call it? Why is there so many? Man, there's so many icons. So how do I access it? Well, icons. So it's just icons. Oh, here we go. Which one did I want? Let's have a look. Search. Oh, there we go. Let's see that. Yeah. It's not in the best position though, is it? And then the other one is dot dot dot. I think I tried to look this up earlier and couldn't find one, so I'm just going to throw another icon underneath it and just put the hamburger menu there instead. I think there's a icons.hamburger, is there? Nope. Menu? Ah, restaurant menu. Yeah, that'll do. I'll just throw that in there. Okay. And so it looks like I have to wrap it around stuff. It's already starting to get quite busy. It looks terrible. I'm doing a terrible job. So that's very clunky, isn't it? This literally takes a widget. So I can pass it any widget. Is it, maybe I'll just throw a padding around this. Oh, bugger off for now, will you? Child. I mean, this is very powerful, but there's so many widgets. Can't keep up. I haven't even scratched the surface. So we just need to add a padding for these. Edge inserts all. Let's start with 10 for now. Just get an idea what that looks like. And I'm probably not even designing this right at all. Yeah. I don't know. Looks nothing like this. What's the space between these? Look at my HTML. What's the space? I mean, it's not pixel for pixel, so they're saying 12 here. I'll put 10. And I think I want 10 only left and right. Not in the center. And they're a little bit small too. They're small there as well. Maybe my text is too big. Anyway, I'm going to leave that part there like that. The only thing I'd like to do is maybe return this app bar because there's a lot going on here and I'd like to be able to put it into a widget. So top bar widget would be the right widget. But what do I have to return? I have to implement. Yeah, okay. That's the thing. I want to just basically have a widget that returns an app bar. But I don't know how to do that. Because I tried to implement preferred size widget, but then that wants me to implement all the things that a preferred size widget needs, and that's not what I want. I just want to basically take what I've got and move it out of main.dart into a different widget. I mean, if there was a way that I could say, you know, I don't know. Can you inherit from build? And then all I have to do is get access to the app bar and set whatever. I'm thinking about this too much. I'm going to leave it and move on. So I'm going to leave that for now and move on to the body for this application. Application. Body. And this I will put in a separate location. Main layout widget. So I'm going to call it So I might rename top bar because I look like I'm using that. Main dash layout dot dart. None of this is how you would design it in a real app, I don't think, but I just want to see how much I can do. Main layout widget. Let's just return text for now. Do something really easy. Why is it because I'm not returning stateless widget. Like that. Whoa. I think I know why. I need to import main layout dot dart. So hopefully that just returns some text. There it is. Okay, so let's have a look at what I got here. Well, it's a column, alright? So at least I need a column. So I'm going to do that first. So I come over to my main layout, and instead of just returning a text, I'm going to return a column. Yes, children, and what else can I do here? Inside of that array, I'm going to get rid of that whole widget generic there. For now, I'm just going to return a text widget with an expanded. Run that. And there should be no difference, and there isn't. Cool. So now I want to look at this aspect ratio widget, because this thing is technically a video, right? I'm probably just going to throw an image into it, but where's aspect ratio? I saw it earlier. AC basics, assets, measure. No, layout. It's in layout, I think. Aspect ratio, here it is. So it takes a double, which represents the aspect ratio to use. So inside the column, I'm going to have an aspect ratio widget. I'm just going to put 9.0 because I think that's what it's after. I don't know. And add the child, which once again, I will probably just have a text. Just do test before I add the image. No, Christ. Let's add a container. Because I want to see how wide these things get. Color dot 255 255. That'll do 0 0. Run that. Okay, why is it that small? Is it because that's what 9 means? I don't know. Let's add 16. Nope. Alright, so what does this ratio mean then? The aspect ratio to attempt to use. Give me an example. For example, 16 in width and height. If the maximum width is infinite, then the initial width. Now consider the second example, this time with the aspect ratio of 2.0. The first, okay. Sixteen by 9 width. After width. This time with aspect ratio of 2.0. Yikes. Maybe it's explained better when I go into the widget, because that's pretty full on. Not really. It's just copied the same text here. The widget first tries the largest width permitted by the layout. Okay, that's fine. I want it to go full screen. The height of the widget is determined by applying the given aspect ratio to the width, expressed as a ratio of width to height. For example, a 16:9 width height aspect ratio would have a value of 16.09.0. If the maximum width is infinite, the initial width is determined by applying the aspect ratio to the maximum height. Now consider a second example. The ratio of 2.0 and layout constraints that require the width to be that has to be. We'll select a width of 100, use the layout and height of. So that's a 2-to-1. That's essentially. So the width is twice the amount. But how do I do a 16:9? Is that the default? What's the default value? For example, is it they're just asking for a division? Is that what it is? It's just a decimal number that's a result of the division. Is that what they're after? So if I do this and save. Oh yeah. Cool. Alright, so there's my aspect ratio in play. Now I want to put an image in there though. So container, how do I add an image? Fitted box, what's this? Scales and positions, child to fit. Okay, whatever. Baseline constraint box, fractionally sized box. Alright, so all this stuff isn't overly important right now. Flow, list body, wrap, table. God, there's so much to learn. Alright, assets and images. This is what I want. Okay, so they're saying Flutter assets. Oh, that's right. I remember this from another example. The assets subsection of the Flutter section specifies files. Yeah, I vaguely remember this. In the, was it pubspec.yaml? Where is it? So they're saying images, a dot. Okay. So I want to grab the assets, and I don't want images a dot. I want images profile, no, videos. So videos. And I want main video, main-video.png, and that has to be a dash like that, right? Is that how it works? So like that. Correct? Whoops. I don't want that one. Yeah, shut up. I made a mistake. Leave me alone. There we go. Alright, so now I've got the right asset that I want. Assets bundling, whatever. Not going to worry about all the stuff right now. I just want to get the image out. Loading assets. Asset bundle. Your app can access its assets through asset bundle object. Alright. Asset bundle dot load. So if I want to use loading images, here we go. Image equals asset image. Let's try this with the widget. Let's go back. Oops. I want to actually. I'll have an image like so. Whatever that said, yep, this thing. And I'm going to have, what is it? Videos. Hang on, how does this map? Graphics background. Okay, maybe, let me just check. Yeah, probably that. Let's try this. Don't know if this will work. Nope. Didn't it? Does it give me an error at least? No. I just got to nothing. Let's try adding images / videos. Oh, that crashed. So maybe I had it right. It just didn't show because it was too small. Do I have to set a size on this? Just not image. Let's just put a width and height and see what it comes up with. So width 100, height we'll go 60. Actually no, we'll go 160 by 90 and save. And I got nothing. Grr. Why? Is it at least a color that I can know? Be nice to see if there's something behind it that I can add to it. Can I add a color at least here? Yeah, here we go. Color from RGB. This will at least give me an idea if it's showing up at all. No, see, I'm not even getting a color. It's as if it's 0 size. But if a non-null requires the image to have this width, the image will pick a size that best preserves. Let's take it out of the aspect ratio for a second. It could be the aspect ratio that's causing the problem, making it smaller than what it is. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's certainly not it. But it doesn't complain. And if I take it out of pubspec.yaml, so if I now hash this out and save, whoops, I should probably do the one above it as well. Is it going to crash over here now? So it actually doesn't crash. Well, that's not very helpful. So I'm going to have to read more about this. I want to get this at least. Let's go back to the top. Flutter apps can include both code and assets, sometimes called resources. An asset is a file that's... And yes, I also understand that normally I would not add images to my mobile app like this. I get that. This is not about, doing everything perfect, like not getting it from the network and all that kind of stuff. I'm just trying to learn how, if I wanted to have an image in my app, how would I actually import it? Okay, that's what I'm learning here. An asset is a file that is bundled and deployed with your app and is accessible at runtime. Common types of asset include static data, for example, JSON files. Blah, blah, blah. Flutter uses the pubspec.yaml file located in the root of your project to identify assets required by an app. Yeah. To include all assets under a directory, To include all assets under a directory, specify the directory name with the / character at the end. Does it have to be in an assets folder? No. Note that only files located directly in the directory will be included. To add files located in subdirectories, create an entry per directory. What? So I can't. Wait. I'm confused. Because that's not what I was seeing here earlier. Oh, no, actually, these ones have images. So they're telling me that I can't. So if I have to bring this out here. So it's no longer in videos. Let's see. So that gets rid of that. So I can do that, and that might work. No, what's it? Now it's complaining. I'm confused. The value of the asset field. Oh, I forgot that, didn't I? No, that's not the problem. The asset images / main does not exist. Oh, PNG. There we go. All right. So now if I come back over to my main layout, and now I just put main video.png. Yeah. Images / main video.png. Alright, that. Images, videos, main video.png not found. So let's run this again. I have to get. Okay, so it's still not able to find a video. Asset image videos main video. But there is no videos main video. What are you looking at? I've changed it to images / main -video. Where's that coming from? I have a feeling I'm gonna reboot this. Oh, I saw the red there. That was something. I'm thinking maybe those error messages were misleading. See, these people I ride with. This moment, we own it. I've got nowhere, guys. Alright, so. Well, I have this, but there's no image. If I change it to this now, is it going to complain? Yep. No. Error running hot reload. Yeah, but what error? Is it because of the message of the? Let's sync it. Alright, so it's complaining. So it's definitely works when I do this, does it? No. This is confusing. Alright, I'm just going to keep reading. Asset bundling. The asset subsection of the Flutter section specifies files that should be included with the app. Each asset is identified by an explicit path relative to the pub spec YAML file. Okay. So the pub spec YAML files here, images are there. So that's why this works. Okay, yeah, whatever. But the order in which the assets are declared does not matter. The actual directory used assets in this case does not matter. Okay, so I used images, they used assets. Okay. During a build, Flutter places assets into a special archive called the asset bundle, which apps can read from at runtime. Asset variants. The build process supports the notion of asset variants, different versions of the asset that might be displayed in different contexts. When an asset's path is specified in the assets section of the pubspec.yaml, the build process looks for any files with the same name in adjacent subdirectories. Such files are then included in the asset bundle along with the specified asset. For example, if you have the following files in your application directory, okay, and you'll then both that and so graphics/background.png and graphics/dark/background.png will be included as your asset bundle. Okay, so basically it's high level folder name and then the name of the file. The form is considered the main asset while the layer is considered a variant. Alright. And both graphics, yeah, okay. If on the other end the basic specified blah, then graphics/my. Okay. So this is based on this. So anything in the graphics folder is included. Yeah. Right. Flutter uses asset variants when choosing resolution appropriate images, blah, blah, blah. So the asset bundle object. The two main methods on this asset bundle allow you to load a string, text asset, load string, or an image binary asset, load out of the bundle given the logical key. The logical key maps to the path to the asset specified in the pubspec.yaml file at build time. Yeah, so that would indicate that images. So this is the key, right? So I'm pretty sure this is what I've specified over here. But yeah, it's not loading. It's just showing me red. What if I take the color out? Why is it not removing the color? Something weird's going on here. What if I do that? Oh, there we go. The image is there. Ugh, okay, cool. All right. Took a bit of playing, but we got it. So if you include a color, it removes everything else. So going back to where it was, which was inside of the aspect ratio. That's where I want to put it. And I want to comment out the width and the height because I don't want that being applied there. If I do this now, oh, yay! And if I flip the iOS thing over, we'll change device. So let's change it to, oh really? Here we go. No, let's just flip it for now. I don't want to change it completely because then it has to. Oh, great. It does not work very well when I rotate it. But that's not really something I'm going to worry about this time. Let's put it back. No one saw that error, okay? We didn't see it. It didn't happen. All right, cool. I'm happy with that. Now, I want to take this, though, and I want to put this into its own widget and then just refer to it here. So add a new file, and I'm going to put video thumbnail dot that. And we'll just copy all this, paste it, and I don't want that. I just want to return aspect ratio and get rid of the column and that, and literally delete all that and do that. And do I have too many? I think I have too many things here. That'll do. And then call this, I'm going to call it video thumbnail widget. Nice. Rightio. Alright, now I just need to reference it in my main layout. So under children, I'm just going to do this. And then I just have to refer to it. Yep. Just make sure that it's still running. But I'm happy with that. I think that looks good. Now next, what do I do? Let's go back to my design. All right. So we've got ourselves a row. And the row has some padding around it. So let's move down and put a row. It's got some children, that's cool. I'm okay with that. And as part of the children, I want, so a row is going to make everything grow to a certain height, but it's not going to fill the entire row. So if it's not going to fill the entire row, I'm going to need 2 columns here with some padding. I'm just trying to think of how this would work. So there's probably 2 ways you could do it. So we could go expanded. So I want to expand the entire row, but then I need, hang on, let me think about this. So really, I want a row that has padding all the way around it, don't I? So we've got padding top of what? Well, it says 12. I don't know what that is mobile-wise. I'm going to guess it's 12. So it looks like it might be 12 all the way around for the row. So if that's the case, what I probably need to do is not have an expanded here. And instead of that, I might actually have a container. Oh, for crying out loud. Like that. And again, I'm still learning where everything is, so I'm going to, I'm going to put theme dot of context dot. I just want a different color. I don't want to keep using RGB all the time. So I naturally thought that having a row there would make it do something, but clearly it doesn't. So maybe. So let's put the padding in. Edge insets. Not only. I want dot all 12. Well, that's gonna. Oh, okay. So there's the blue for the padding. Why is it blue though? Oh, accent color. Yeah. Let's give it a different. Let's give it more of a background. Yeah, that'll do. No, it's still blue. We'll go card color. It's probably not a card, but no, it's hard to see. The sable color will do. It'll be a darker color. Yeah, that'll do. So there's my thing, and now what do I need to put in there? I need to put a text that spans all the way across. Okay. Just trying to think. Yeah. So inside the row, we put text and, oops, hello world. Let's just put that in for the moment. Okay. And does that look like it's roughly where it should be though? Maybe. We'll say it is for now. But it doesn't, this text widget doesn't go all the way across, does it? But it can, can't it? So if I do this, we're going to run into a problem though, aren't we? It's going to crash. Yeah. So I think that's where I have to use, is it expanded? Or can I, no, or can the text widget, does the text widget have a little bit more control? If I remember, there was something to do with wrapping or something here. Soft wrap, true. I think if you do that, nope. What was soft wrap again? If false, the glyphs in the text will be positioned as if they're, okay, that's definitely not what I thought it was going to be. Max lines. So based on how it is on the YouTube website, the max lines should be 3, I think. So let's have that. But is that going to make it wrap down? No. I'm pretty sure I had to wrap it in an expanded. And put the text widget inside of here. And then if I did that, it actually wraps. Yeah. And if I continue to type more text, so it's beyond 3 lines, and save. Alright, so why is it not showing ellipsis? Can I? Never fear death but dying. Don't feel never trying. Never, whenever I am, only God can judge me now. Alright, so that applies, but if present, the semantics of the original contain value instead of actual text, blah blah. Text scale factor. Overflow, here we go. Overflow. Ellipsis, there it is. So overflow is text overflow dot ellipsis. Overflow text overflow dot ellipsis. Beautiful. All right, we're in good nick. Now I just need to change the font. Is it? No, I've forgotten what it is. Grr. Style. Is it just style? Text align. I think I want the text align to stay left, right? Yep. So I'm not going to change that. Locale, soft wrap. Whether the text should break at softline breaks. If false, the glyphs in the text will be positioned as if the. I'm going to set that to true. See if that changes anything over here. Nope. Oh, that's fine. And, oh, maybe the default's true here. What's the default be? What's the default? Default text style. If soft wrap. What's default text style? Oh, okay, so it's the text style of the actual application. So again, that's probably theme related. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I want to do stuff. So was it style? And that's, what does it take? Text style? If I remember, yep. And bugger off. Damn IDE. And so, is this bold? I don't think it's bold. It's Roboto, but I don't think it's bolded. Font style. Font size. Oh yeah, font weight is 400. There it is. Weight 400. Didn't change all that much. Family. And I can't remember. So how do I get the family here? It's just okay. So if I go Roboto, is it going to notice? Well, the text didn't really change, did it? Is it already kind of Roboto though? How do I know what the font is? Oh, I don't know. What's the color? I don't think that's entirely black. Oh, it is black. Okay. That's black. That's not black though. But I think do I want 2 rows? Yeah. I'm just trying to think how would you design this normally? So you would have a row and or would it be a row with 2 columns in it? And then another row. I would say this is 2 columns. But then if it's 2 columns, I wouldn't have to use the expanded. The expanded is going to expand based on the text. No, expanded takes it all the way across at all times, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to get rid of the container now, which means the color will go, but that's fine. Just going to use a padding. I'm also going to add the text that's here to here. See how it looks. I think the font size has to increase. Font size. I don't know what to though. What have we got over here? Font size 18. I'll put 18 here. See what it looks like. Yeah, that might be a bit too big. Well, then again, maybe not. Maybe not. Definitely isn't as. Maybe it is bold. I'm going to try and set it to bold like that. See what it looks like. Yeah, no, it looks a little too dark. What if I go weight 600? You know what? I think I'm going to be okay with that. And you know what? I think I'm going to stop the video here, guys. I unfortunately didn't get as far as I wanted to. But at least I learned a few things. I learned how to add an image. I learned how to use the, what's it called, aspect ratio widget. I kind of understood how the placeholder works, even though I didn't do it right. But now I know better. I can probably convert that to an image and put that in the top left-hand corner. But I might leave all this stuff for next time. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.